Hello again, YouTube. For some reason, I'm playing even more Psychonauts today because it's a fun game, and I'm just kind of celebrating my day of the weekend, hitting 2 years of streaming by playing a bunch of games. Before this, I played the tutorial of Helldivers 2, because I'm joining a collab for that tomorrow, but I don't want to play any of the actual missions before joining them, because I want to be a little blind when I play beyond the tutorial. So I'm jumping back into Psychonauts 2, because we were playing that earlier, and it's just so fun. I mean, that means I will finish this game sooner than expected, but that's totally worth it. Anyways, let's jump into the game. And I forgot to change the category on Twitch back to Psychonauts 2. Hold on a second. Because Helldivers is a mature game, people would not have seen that. There we go. Snooze that ad. I'm at it. Oh, a second, I just realized that OBS hasn't... There we go. OBS, acknowledge the game. If the stream abruptly ends even though I want to play for a while, assume because it's suddenly a thunderstorm has started outside, that my power or my internet went out. That would suck, but you know, it happens. We just unlocked the ability to try and go into the mind of Bowler Ford, but first let's get these because they're here. And for the remaining upgrades and stuff, we'll want them. I have not added TTS or text-to-speech yet. I will. I'm that this weekend if I get it working.
Not ready yet.
Or more sounds, because it's only been a little bit.
Would you mind if I stepped inside your mind for a minute?
Sure. Better than you stepping inside one of these shoes. I tell you, it's like Germ City in there.
Well, they've been unused for literal years. Until you returned, this place was locked. You right? Ugh. I haven't been bowling in a while. I'm not very good at it. Mainly because I don't bowl often. Ooh. Now let's see what we got here. Strike City. 52 figments, 1 nugget of wisdom, 1 half a mind, 1 volt, and 2 emotional baggage. What do we have equipped again? Is that right?
Giddy up! Whoa! Okay, it's just like a giant thought bubble.
Indeed.
Bricks.
Keep the balls in the lanes, please.
Sorry, I don't remember where I parked that thing. The
Hello.
couple that came here on the date, Ford and Lucy.
Yeah, they were just here a second ago. Cute couple.
Any idea where they went?
They went bowling. Duh! That away.
Ford? Wow. Ford and Lucretia.
That was a loud one.
Dated?
I wonder if that was heard on my, Nope. That was definitely not heard on my mic, but, yeah. That was a concerningly loud thunder strike.
Crawler Mux party, your lane is ready. Crawler and Mux.
Here goes nothing. Whoa, whoa!
Okay then.
Oh, wow. Hey, look at that giant Ford head. I wonder if there's any brains in there.
More than you got, Sonny.
The end is coming!
Oh, give it a rest, guy.
Death is coming from above!
True.
Guy was right. All hail Guy the Prophet.
If there's a piece of Ford's mind in here to out of my way! I gotta get to that giant Ford head before the city is sanitized.
Excuse me. Which way do I go is the question.
So sick.
Go this way first, I guess.
Do that again and you'll be sorry.
Or not.
Oh, ain't so tough without your volleyball on that.
Oh, we're still quite top.
Why didn't you go home, Sonny?
Ford and Lucy's first date. So they were dating. Welcome back. And some more Psychonauts because it's just so fun. I didn't want to play any of the missions on Helldivers because, well, I want to be mostly in blind when we play tomorrow.
Hey, you, down by that ball polisher. A little help.
I found the bag, but we need a tag for it.
I needs to fix that rail crane, and you're gonna help me, okay?
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
You do, but I don't think we have the tag there, Raz. We don't.
Can you give me a little boost? That's the stuff. Here we go. Almost there, buddy. Just keep running.
I think that was a bit shorter than it should have been, but
Too
still.
slick to ride now. Ho! Let's roll.
I know what you're up to, kid.
Do you?
Ew, this slime is so sticky.
You know it. Kids just love it.
Do I know the best places to take you all on vacation or what?
Yeah! Yay!
Suitcase tag. Gotcha.
Oh, not quite. A second, let me check something. Someone posted something in a conversation. That was some good timing there. I didn't throw the
Aha! This looks like the way to
bowling ball, but that I definitely chucked it with me. I gotta figure out what other sounds to add. Oh!
Look out!
Hey,
Sorry. I'll pay for that.
There you are.
Excuse me.
Please!
Coming through!
Hey, I know that guy.
The germ crane
Let me get
operator.
to Ford. I need to fix that broken rail on the Kingpin Express before someone arrests me.
You're in his brain. Why would someone actually arrest you?
And if this stuff wasn't in the way, I'd totally be riding that sick half-pipe.
Yeah, right. You're afraid.
Nah, you're so brave. Why don't you do it?
Ah, I made it.
What does the city come to?
That's the stuff. Now, let's lay some track. When the world gets destroyed, I want it to be perfect.
Yes. Fix the Kingpin Express.
Buddy, that ain't the Kingpin Express. That's the foul line. It'll take you across town, but you gotta transfer to the Kingpin. At this time of day, though, you're better off taking a cab.
Thanks.
Gotta go get a new bowling ball.
What was that? Man, this thing's big.
Thank you for providing me another one.
Thanks for the ride.
Wasn't there a,
Yep.
Oh, it was there. It was just straight up. We just couldn't see the top of the building, so it looked like a gap through it before.
Well, I never.
Well, getting flying is a new experience then for you, lady.
Kingpin Express, I'm coming your way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh!
Just keep out of my head, or you'll be sorry.
Whatever you say, Ford.
Please, don't mind me.
I just ironed these clothes!
Come on, not in front of my friends.
Oh. Well, I got the figment, so you know.
Now,
Hi.
have your mind low. Things look different. Spread the plague of truth. There is a tomorrow, like it or not.
Ooh, rank up. Do we have enough to level up with that? We could. Sleight of hand, cooldown between TK blocks is shortened. Totally been useful lately. At least it wasn't the last one. We could also make the increased firepower, pyrokinesis. Now, clearly, for a lot of challenges require your ability to pluck things, so I'll go with that.
I'll take this nugget.
Not upgrade, but let's check the... We got the one nugget. We got 38 of the figments. We got the vault. We still got... We got one of the bag tags. We gotta find the bag. The tag. We still need to find half of mine, but we're making good progress. Very foggy.
time's over,
What's the point? We're never gonna get this building finished before the big spring.
Sorry, elevator is having some issues.
And when is quit time? As soon as we get this building up.
Come back later. Our elevator needs a moment.
Will do. I wanted to get behind those pins anyways.
Hey, I'm working here.
Do you want to go there or do you want to go this? Probably this route. There's a concerning amount of thunder.
Hey, everybody! Ella's working again, so don't bother hoofing it upstairs on your own, whatever you do. Hey,
Would you stop? Oh, come on, Elle. We talked about this. Ah.
How much do you pay for that?
Chef Kiss.
Ah, missed it. Like, where do I go next? That makes sense. I got distracted again. I'm hearing something, but what am I hearing? Probably just the pigments.
Yes, back in action.
attention! Our beloved elevator now goes all the way to the top. No need to climb up there on your own. In summary, all is well in the world again. Except, of course, that it's ending.
Got it. You want to go?
It's about time. Now, let's get to work.
What do you mean it's about time? We had to fix the building. Well, get around the building because your elevator broke.
Ooh, this one's pretty.
Have you found your path? Are you ready for the 10th frame?
Last figment over there.
You better get out of here. Those germs aren't lying about the end of the world.
Still haven't found the other bag tag, so we couldn't have gone to it, but
I think this Ford Lucretia romance was more serious than I realized.
I might have to return to this mine later to find that.
Hey, it's Ford and Lucy. Sorry. Didn't mean to ruin your date.
It's here! Just like I said!
Here comes the big...
It's the end of spring!
The big one!
So beautiful.
Now that was perfect timing. Yeah, I missed the tag. I'll have to go back for it and return his mind later.
Hey, bowlers aren't allowed in here. Now get before I spray you. Don't touch that. That's private. Oh!
Definitely perfect timing.
And you loved her?
Her name is Lucretia, but I called her Lucy. And even from that first date in that grimy bowling alley, I knew. Knew that it was too good to last forever? Hey, all relationships end one way or another. Well, I just didn't think it would end so badly. Hey, cheer up. Even gutter balls return. Eventually.
Why did we return from the ceiling? Like legitimately.
Only one more piece of Ford's mind to reconnect.
Perfect game, Bullstrick City.
But what if Maligula shows up here? And Ford's not ready? I need to hurry up.
Here's a problem there. We don't actually know how to get... The next step of the quest requires us to get Barber Ford, but we haven't figured out how to get in there yet. Oh, we got in.
Yep, got a Psy card.
Didn't let us go in earlier. Well, let's just remain loose in the HQ. Make sure you finish up any business before diving in. Will do. I'll go back to the old mines then.
With this convenient automatic, there is no need to bother me in my lab. I'm busy.
2 more challenge cards. We know where one of them is. 1 more supply chest and 1 more challenge marker. We know one of them's up there. We just haven't gotten to it yet.
Hey, kid. Oh, you look just like my nephew.
Hey, Harold. Seen Fort Queller around here lately?
I doubt it, but could we possibly hop on top of the floating characters? So what are you doing here, Harold? I mean, sort of.
Yep.
Almost time for my afternoon nap. What am I doing?
Not quite.
time yet?
I'll check for the rest stuff first.
Yeah. I'm sure you're a powerful psychic, but wouldn't you like to be a little extra? We've got Psychors, Psypops, and the ever-popular Dream Fluffs here at the Auto.
I do believe we still require one more ability to get everything because of the whole those tiny slots. So I guess I can come back for it later. Head to Sasha's lab instead.
Will take care of you when you don't have the mental energy to do it yourself.
Don't be too hard on yourself, kid. There's a mess in there. Need any help, Sasha?
Yes, from him.
Me?
Help me find the answers I need.
Oh, so this is all my fault.
I mean, in a sense, yes.
Have any suspicions?
No, that's the frustrating thing. How could anyone in the Psychonauts do this? And how could they keep it a secret?
Maybe he just hatched this scheme on his own?
He has no motivation.
Oh, hello, Dad.
Someone hired him, and, given his access to Truman, someone on the inside.
At least we made it out of the rhombus of ruin.
You performed well in the field, Rasputin. I'll make sure Agent Forsyth finds out all about it in my report. Just as soon as I'm done here.
Why do you think he won't cooperate? He seemed to have such a big change of heart back in the rhombus.
Someone has conditioned him, hypnotically, to be unable to tell us, even if he wanted to. But who?
So about Maligula.
She's dead, Rasputin. Ford Cruller made sure of that. Nothing for you to worry about.
Let's go back into his mind.
You can use the brain tumbler to go back into his mind. But I don't think you'll find anything we didn't find the first time.
Any new leads?
I'm getting nowhere with this...
Unlikely friend? I'll let you get back to the interrogation. Sorry I can't help.
You've done a lot, Rasputin. Thank you.
More than you know. More than you know.
I turn the safety off.
Anything new for you to say?
Mia?
Yes, darling.
What do you think about those casino papers, Mia?
Well, they were very disturbing, I'll say that. Dripping with resentment and a fishy smell.
That's the caviar. Great job on the casino mission, Dustpan.
Not so bad yourself, Egg Beater.
Ah, well, you know.
Now I know you would never tinker with my mind like that, darling, because I would levitate you to the moon.
Understood. Is it pronounced Mia or Mila?
Well, it's short for Camila, you know? But when I first started here, Sasha mispronounced it and I thought it was so cute. I didn't have the heart to correct him, and now I kind of like it, darling.
Find out anything new, Agent Bodello?
I don't think he'd survive, though.
Darling,
He's
and
air.
I hate it. How about you?
I have some leads, but nothing to report yet.
Oh, that sounds exciting, darling.
Well, I'll stop bothering you now.
Never a bother, darling. Ciao.
I always forget that that's spelled with a T. It's, you know, silence.
Hey, did the brain tumbler ever get deloused?
Yes, I finally did it myself. The infestation was my fault anyway. Should have kept a closer eye on that school tour group.
Yes, I'm ready to go to the collective unconscious.
Haven't been there in a bit. So, whose mind have we not 100% yet? Also, hot streak. We still need 2 more nuggets of wisdom and 5 more figments in the 2 bags. Alden's cook-off. We're still missing 3 figments and 2 bags. At King's Sensorium, we're missing a handful. Wow, we're missing quite a bit there. Strike City, we already knew. We just missed that. I'm gonna go... I'll leave Strike City be for now, but I'm gonna go to... Where should I go first? Which one's this? Enter Hall's brain. This is the hot streak. Might as well.
Hey, little buddy. I need to get somewhere quick.
All items collected. Missing something in the morgue and cardiology. Maternity ward. Pharmacy. Pharmacy back room. Start with the maternity ward. I feel like we're not missing a lot in there.
That always makes me a little dizzy.
I like having that as that button, so I'll go with this.
I think I hear something.
Yeah, we didn't have the access to the Dark Thought last time. I think that was all we were missing here, because we got like everything else in this room.
Could you give me a lift?
Yep. Let's go with cardiology. We can go to the morgue, but cardiology first.
Thanks, buddy.
This should be a dead end, but I'll check it anyways. Yep. So what am I missing in here?
If you were nicer, you'd win more races.
If you were closer, I could hit you.
Reflecting on your humiliating loss?
Not right now, please. I'm scolding my inner child.
Tough break. Maybe try harder next time?
Who let you in here?
Hey, so I guess you want your cut of the winnings?
No way. I can't have this traced back to me. In fact, I'm skipping town. The boss is not gonna like what just happened.
What? Why?
Take my advice. Don't win anything else today.
I don't think we can, because there's no other races. Oh, this is what I missed. And we can't do anything about
It's a
this.
narrow slot, but I don't think I can fit through.
We can't finish this find. We can get everything else but that. Yay.
May I trouble you for a bubble?
We missed something in the maternity ward. Seriously? But we can't finish his mind, so I'll come back to the rest of the stuff later when we can.
Buddy, I need to get somewhere quick.
Is why I go through collecting everything else when I blatantly can't finish it. We should be able to finish the cook-off at least, though. And potentially the Psyking Sanatorium. When's this? I think that's the... yeah, his...
Looks like the budget of this show has been cut drastically.
You might say it was chopped.
But they kept that guy. Weird. Here's the steamer trunk tag.
Yeah, where was that again? It was back there, I think.
Yep. What's that sound?
Still missing one more tag in its bag, one more vaults, and 2 more figments. Why is this? Does it teleport us somewhere?
Could you give me a lift?
Yeah, just the cooking to the collective unconscious. There's nowhere else to go.
Yep.
Why are you up here? Oh, it takes you to a different stage. There's a figment. One to go. Haven't found the tag though. Welcome back, News 28. Playing some more, trying to find the stuff I missed in this brain before I move on to Clarissa's story. Have I missed a secret area or something? There's a hidden vault as well. No, I got both vaults. I was just highlighting one. So I'm missing a single figment, a bag tag, and a bag.
Yep.
That is a lot of points. I didn't really have a really good use for redeems before now, so it makes sense. I'd still plan to add some more stuff, so, you know, you want to use them all up for that, go for it, I suppose. I didn't really have anything to redeem before. I didn't really set that up too well. And we see the bag over there.
Emotional baggage
Why does that sound so long? That's my question.
I think I hear something.
I uploaded the prior stream, although it's not going to be available till tomorrow. And although it's free for use, it did flag that sound from moment. I was like, wow, I might have to eventually silence that in the future for recordings. It's fine on Twitch, 100%. Where is that cat? Hello there.
Alley-oop. Here we go. Out of the way.
Regretfully, I could not yeet it. Where is, like, there's nowhere to explore here, but I'm not seeing, like, the missing tag or figment. Crab raid! Having fun? We're getting behind the stage. Is that a possibility? The sound did not play then. I do believe you just broke the sound alerts. Is they're not playing now. I'll have to restart them later. Yeah, I think I'll have to come back and look later, because I am not seeing any signs of the missing figment or bag tag. I can look up a guide real quick, but I haven't been looking for... I've been avoiding looking guides. I want to wait till that's when I'm coming back to the collectathon at the end. Yeah, I'll come back and collect stuff in the mines later when I have that last ability. For now, let's just head on into Ford's Mind.
If you don't mind, I'm going to try one more time.
Hey, kid. You didn't take the toilet plunger, did ya?
Why would we take that?
Oh, you look just like my nephew.
You say that every time we pass you, and it's starting to get rude.
Excuse me, Ford?
Sorry, with a client right now. Obviously.
Think you'll be done with that haircut soon?
Please, you can't rush an artist.
I see a big missing chunk on this side.
What's that?
Not to fear. Only temporary. All part of the process.
Would you mind if I jumped into your mind for a second? Just to even out some split ends.
If it'll keep you quiet, then go right ahead.
I like it's been thematic the way we've been entering his mind. It looks like the sounds are broken. I'll have to restart them later. I didn't know that could happen. I know what I did. It warned that you have to restart it if it suddenly stops working when I was setting it up. I didn't know how easy it was to do that.
Someone's looking a little shaggy. Well, not to worry. A fresh cut and you'll feel like a whole new person. Just make sure you cut away the right parts, or your old friends won't recognize you.
I'm here to recover a piece of Ford's mind. And something tells me it's up in that lighthouse.
What could that something possibly be? What have we got here in this mind? Ford's follicles. Half a mind, nugget of wisdom, 43 figments, single bag, and single volt.
Yep.
Well, that was easy to get. I swear, there's more stylization in each level for an amazing theme than I've seen in whole games for some like, AAA level games. I like razors. The sharpest blade is the one you never feel. Oh! Fell into the sea of hair. Oh, that worked.
Gross.
No shame in it. Every head has its undesirables.
Yeah, this is really lousy. Oh, hey. I finally get that word.
That didn't work.
I can't jump with these things on.
Of course I fell. Oh, ad time. That works, sort of.
Asbestos?
What? You want flammable bugs on your head? Not safe.
don't think that's how I was supposed to do that, but I did that way.
This is their home. You're just a visitor.
Can't jump when you're covered in mites. They're heavier than they look. Die, you annoying pests.
Rude.
Oh my, well, accidents happen.
Yeah, that was no accident, that was brilliant problem solving.
Okay. Yeah, Raz, that wasn't entirely cool. I mean, they're annoying, yes, but still.
Trunk tag.
Now the question is, where did the streamer trunk? We'll find it, but there's only the one bag. Still very interesting to design the waves around being... Oh, that's a figment there. Being hair. Because this feels kind of like the game that came out somewhat recently, Dredge. That very Oshi theme, but still all hair theme. Tides turn in Grulovia. New war minister rides waves of victories. Hey, they're half of mine. Psychonauts summoned. And they were all summoned to stop their friend. Ha!
They made of asbestos?
What? You want flammable bugs on your head? Not safe.
Well, that's a figment, I think. I almost missed that one. That'd have been annoying.
Sorry, insects, but you're in my way.
What have you done?
Cleaned up The streets?
Those were peaceful protesters, Lucy.
Lucy?
That's a messed up part to hear about in the story.
What's that sound?
It should have been the last one in... Yep. I don't think I missed any. I did. I don't know where to look for them. Five more. They should be in the remaining part of the area.
Lucy, is that really you?
It is not.
It's me, Raz.
Are you really the same person I used to know?
Yeah, it's true.
Ford, I just saw you. Remember the bacon?
I can't even recognize the person you become. I feel a bad storm gathering. Drawn close. Very close. Hey guys, that's a little bit too close, okay?
Oh, more disorienting time. Go for it. This is not 100% accurate to psychology, but it is definitely themed around it. Oh. Oh, sweet, you can slow down. Still 2 figments left. Oh, I see one up there. Do you mean the part where they're invading a mine to fix it or to piece it back together, that part? So following the ways we describe ethics and things like that, treatment hypnosis is used, and that's actually correct, but you cannot directly interfere with the structure or the thoughts of a mind. It has the ability to make mental connections without people's will is definitely wouldn't be ethically correct. If you have their permission when entering their mind normally, you could argue that this, because this is so not possible, that it would be technically ethical. I'd say no, it would definitely not get passed by an ethics board, no matter what you did. Because useful as it would be, but they're not following the so psychology is more about helping someone resolve their issues and connections or worries and concerns, facing symptoms or stressors. This is forcefully altering the mind to fix those present issues. Medication kind of does the same, but it's not permanent. You're also helping some people face their own concerns, like the cook-off one. So you could debate that would be ethically correct.
You're not Lucy.
It is such a relief to hear you say that.
You're something from deep inside her. Something dangerous we accidentally unlocked.
So, I'll do it again. I swear there's been a figment here, but I'm just not saying them. Oh well. But yeah, I'd say it's... I should stop now. It's not something I would consider ethically sound, at least in the way they're handling it. I would argue it should be used if it existed. We also don't call people's minds broken and shattered. like they've been calling Ford's Mind. And again, they don't actually literally do that in reality. But Ford's Mind really did break. I think I would change my mind if it seemed within the domain of reality. I definitely missing figments somewhere. Oh well, I'll come back to them later.
Hey, you lousy little Mike, how'd you get in here?
We climbed.
Don't push me. I'll gargle a whole bottle of hydrosol if I need to.
Does that answer your question, though? I feel like I kind of spoke roundabout rather than giving a good explanation of it. That doesn't look good.
She went to Grulovia.
She went back to protect her family, to help her country. Oh, but it changed her. War changes everybody. Inside all of us, we all have dark roots. Well, sometimes we need that darkness to survive. Careful. Sometimes it's hard to get it back in the bottle.
I'd say probably, because a lot of what they're doing is getting people to look at their own mental, like, their own concerns from a different perspective and look inside themselves to face their fears and worries, and that is technically what you try and do, it's just in a different way.
How do you feel?
I've done a terrible thing. And so have you.
But we just wanted to undo what Maligula did to you.
Maligula didn't do this to me. That's the first thing I've learned in here. The rest, you're gonna have to see for yourself.
Sane in the membrane, repair Ford fractured, and low off top.
Ford, what is it?
Bleed more, Ford's follicles.
See for yourself.
New mind. Tomb of the Sarcophagus. 20 more figments, no nuggets, a half a mind, memory vault in a bag. Any method you try to use can be used in the wrong way. So I'd say, if as long as it fell entirely in line with the use of other methods and never did anything against someone's will, entirely was just used for the sake of letting them see or face their own worries in another way, it'd be fine, debatable, heavily debatable. It would become a extreme circumstance type thing, like certain forms of treatment you have to get blatant protection or permission for. You treat it like a strong medication rather than an actual therapeutic intervention. Which I am not trained to become a psychiatrist, so the medication side is not something I've studied. Well, you study the basics, no matter what, of that to have a good understanding of how it works. And the ethics behind it, because you need to be able to know to work in conjunction.
Yep. Agent Cruller, I'm getting less sure I want to see this.
Oh no, I don't think you'll want to see this at all.
Also, it's clear that using this kind of method where you can see into someone's mind would also cause a lot of damage to you as a viewer. There's something in character fields called empathy fatigue, where as a result of taking on other people's concerns in order to try to help them, you become overstrained and then desensitized to things you've witnessed. And at those times, you yourself are not receiving the proper treatment and should get help. There's a reason why they're very obsessed with, or not obsessed, very adamant with telling active psychologists or therapists or even just as students that you need to be in your own form of therapy if you're going to do this job.
Hey Ford, what's the deal with the Deep Six treatment?
I did what I had to do. I loved her after all.
Wait, what?
Someday when you fall in love, you'll understand.
Well, one, he already has, but two, hard to debate the ethics of therapy perception. It's hard to debate the ethics of using in something that's super science fiction. It'd be like, this could help people who cannot be helped. It'd probably actually be a way to overcome forms of trauma, or maybe even delving into conditions which straight up cannot be treated without medication, or really someone like certain brain conditions such as don't want to say certain ones because it just kind of gives a bad impression.
Ford, what's going on here?
Actually,
what did you
not
want
going
me
to say
to
what
see?
conditions. Some conditions can't be
Free.
changed.
She was a danger to the world.
Without medication.
Even though it was the world that made her dangerous.
Lucretia? Where is she?
Safe. She's safe. Well, she was. We all were. Not anymore.
Actually, no, I can say one that technically would fall in that category, but it's more of the structure of the brain, like seizure conditions. You can change synapses and other conditions in these games. Like, you're not just changing the mind, you are straight up altering the structure of the brain. So there's certain physical conditions you could also treat without the risky brain surgeries that presently exist to treat them. So I'd say in those kind of situations, you could argue it definitely should be used. It's when it comes to changing a person's perspective or mindset or will that you really should never do that. There's a clear connection to a lot of the themes of this game and active uses of therapy techniques. Connection. They do not reflect it one-on-one, and it could just be me seeing parallels because of how many years I've spent studying it.
Look, Ford, whatever I'm supposed to know, just spit it out.
I had to hide her from the world because they'd never forgive her. And I had to hide her from me because I'd never forget her.
Where? Where did you hide her?
She's not dead.
She's with family.
Is she Raz's grandma? Oh, ad. I can't really prevent those. Once you get to affiliate, you are required to play them. You don't have an option. Well, after you fill out the paperwork, then I guess. It's like they're set to them. Come back.
First tag.
Well, that hurts, but we got the tag. I think it's only the one bag. So to find the vault.
No, not again!
Yeah, that statement there tells you why this would be very dangerous to use in reality. The fear of being locked in a casket and saying, not again.
Who's that?
That's your grandparents, Laszlo and Marona. They drowned in the Valermo Dam disaster, remember?
What? No. Grandpa Laszlo died there, but Grandma made it out and came to live with my father.
Nope, my guess is right.
She didn't.
Ford, I just saw her today.
No, you didn't.
Called it. That's messed up, Ford.
Rasputin. After the fight with Lucy.
With Maligula?
She was defeated but alive. I snuck her away from the others and brought her back to the gulch.
That's it. I think I've collected every figment in this mine.
I put her in the Astroplane, one of Otto's inventions, created to make permanent alterations to the psyche. And and I used it to isolate and neutralize the part of her psyche that was
a murderer?
Problematic. And I had my Lucy back.
Still need the vault, but we got the bag. Oh, the wrong way.
But I knew the world would never forgive her. So I had to hide her somewhere safe.
Where, Ford?
You already know, Raz.
Oh no. I hid her among her family, Rasputin. Among your family.
No, no, no!
I projected memories and feelings on your father so he would accept her.
Accept Maligula?
Yes. As your grandmother.
No!
That's messed up. Achievement, buried memories. Raid the tomb of the sarcophagus. We missed the vault. Yay, another mine to go back to.
Let me go!
Listen, Raz, I know you're mad.
My great aunt killed my grandma. And so you made us babysitter for 20 years?
Now look it, you spring this news on your family now, their memories will unravel, and there's no telling how they'll react.
So?
They might try to kill her. If Lucretia is attacked, if she feels the need to defend herself, that dark spirit could reawaken inside her. Maligula really could rise again.
This is not a good way to use the power appropriately. This would be very ethically
You're
unsound.
right to be mad, Rasputin. I was young. I made a terrible mistake. But we need to deal with that after we get control of this incredibly dangerous situation.
She's not there. Probably wandered off into the woods again. She keeps doing that.
I know where she's going. The Psychonauts started out here, in the heart of the forgetful forest. There's a compound deep in these woods, protected from intrusion by psychic devices, traps, and illusions. I think Lucy's trying to get in, trying to go home. Remember, mad later, mission first. Now stick close. I'll show you how to get through.
This means we're not in a mine right now.
I hope I didn't lose him in the woods. Wow. It's really all still here. The Green Needle Gulch.
The what now?
So much history here. I mean, this is where you assembled the team that would become the Psychonauts. This is where you first discovered Psytanium. Where Otto made his first psychoactive devices. Where Cassiopeia wrote her books. Where Helmut Fulbear workshopped his psychodicy. Where Bob Zanato and Compton Bull pioneered communication with plants and animals. And where... I mean, this is where it all began.
No, Raz. This is where it all ended.
Depending on how you look at it, history can be awe-inspiring or painful. Depends on if you're involved with it or not. There's 27 challenge cards, 2 supply chests, 2 supply chest keys, and 4 side challenge markers. Well. That's gonna happen a lot. That's what that leads to. Barely, but I made it. Cutscene.
Nona?
Beauty, what are you doing here?
Do you know where you are? What can you tell me about this place?
I think I used to keep the cinnamon over there.
Oh, we don't have much time. Her old memories are coming back.
What's going to happen?
Listen, Raz. This compound, we got into some pretty far-out stuff here.
I've read about...
The kind of stuff they don't write about in true psychic tales, okay? We all pushed each other to go farther, to broaden our consciousness, to open every closed door in our minds. It made us defenseless, psychically. But we were in a safe place here. We had each other. Then her homeland was attacked. She insisted on helping. I begged her not to go in that condition, so vulnerable. War brought something out in her that should have been locked away.
Maligula.
After the deluge, I brought her back here and closed those doors again, with Maligula on the other side.
How?
With the astrolabe. A powerful tool we developed to make alterations to our psyches.
That doesn't sound safe.
Now you wouldn't understand. It was an age of exploration. But you're right. We were messing with powers we didn't understand, and now I have to clean up this mess. But I'm not the psychonaut I used to be, Rasputin. I need your help.
What do you need me to do?
First, I need you to go to the Heptadome and prepare the astrolabe. I stay here and keep a close watch on her.
Be right back, Nona.
Away from the river, Booty! Aha! I knew I had some chewing tobacco hidden in here.
I'm sensing some stray thoughts nearby. This is promising. Aha! There are some stray thoughts.
There's something to get up there. Go have fun with that. I'm going to be wrapping up the stream in a few minutes to take another break. I only streamed for so long. I've just been streaming so much today. I will say, turn down a lot of the graphical settings. It is heavy on your PC. Also, don't stream. If you're gonna stream the test, wait till after you've made the link to accounts.
Looks harmless to me, but that's probably how it gets you. Yep. I'll take that card.
What? You could do it no at midnight. You can do the test tomorrow when you wake up. It doesn't take that long. The tutorial is like 20 minutes. It just takes like 10 minutes to... There's a couple minutes of the cutscene, and then there's like takes like 10 minutes to set up the account and stuff. Well, I had to find my password or reset my password because I'd forgotten it for my PlayStation account. I hadn't logged into that in a while.
Well, I'll just turn this thing on then.
Don't do that, Raz. Oh, there's a shop here.
Well, those are thick. And thorny.
Oh.
Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna need a little help here.
Discovered the Astrolabe, the Relic Room achievement.
Well, if it isn't my favorite customer. Let's combine that Psychor with your card so you can rank up. Ooh, I should get some of those too. My mental energy has been really snazz up those snaps. I'm not saying your face has flaws, but if it does, this will fix it.
I don't think I need any more gadgets right now.
Good, because I would never trust one to someone so young, of course.
That's what you say. Let's start buying more badges.
Can't leave this card lying around. Psycard. What's a psycho-isolation chamber doing out here? This must be the first ever psycho-isolation chamber. Created as therapy, later used to punish kids at summer camps.
Not false.
Yep.
Hello.
Agent Zanotto? Bob? Hey, that just missed me.
Well, his aim ain't what it used to be.
You could give somebody a concussion.
Yeah, well, it was your choice to come in here uninvited. It's dangerous in here. Lots of, broken things.
Ow! Hey, your nephew, Truman, sent me on a mission to put Ford Cruller back together, and Helmet Fullbear...
Stop it! Right now! I don't want to hear any of those names ever again, you hear me? They're all... lost. Dead.
But, Bob...
Especially that one!
Ow! You're lucky I'm wearing a helmet. Huh? Fine? Nice fine. Never mind. Nice fine. I was just leaving.
We'll come back for that later.
Bye.
I'll explore a bit more and then take a break for a bit. Hopefully that means I'd have to get back up here.
It's a picture of the Psychic Six. I mean 7.
Would it be better to just stay here and explore later after I take care of that mind? Probably. With that, I will wrap up here for a bit, take a break. I will be streaming some more of this later today. Probably at the normal 7 o'clock time. I'll probably take... so I can go get dinner and stuff between now and then. Yeah, I'll try to get the sound stuff working again. I don't know what the issue is. It'll be working again by tomorrow, I assume, but I want to try to get it working again tonight. I'll see you later, or talk to you later. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna go take a break for and get some things done before my next stream, including having dinner. Get some sleep, that is a good choice. We need to be able to play Helldivers tomorrow without you passing out. Anyways, I'm Lord Jabu, thank you for tuning in. I will stream again and love it later tonight. Hope everyone has a good time till then. Bye.